Z Forge testing. I brought Coach along. Look at that. Srixon, lovely Z Forge. I've always really liked their blades. I'm not sure if you've really hit them much.
I haven't hit them much, but they've always looked good. I've always seen them, but I've never really hit them, to be honest.
Yeah, so we're going to hit some for you out here on the course. We'll talk a little bit about the tech as well in the little tech section. And Matt's going to collect some numbers today from Torquay. Let's see if it affects Matt's numbers. It'll be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Don't always use your numbers, do we?
Because it takes too long to get them.
Because he has to hit a lot of kind of retakes, you know. Z Forge, let's see what they're all about. So you can go first. You've got the 8 iron. I'm going to hit a little feathery 6 and you're going to bomb an 8, which is kind of our style of play.
How far is it?
It's about 165 to 170, but it's downwind.
It might not be a bomb, actually. It might be just a normal one.
You're that strong. So if you put it down by the ball, what's your initial thoughts?
So, it being a blade, like compared to my blades, it's got a bigger surface area by the looks of it, the face. Very clean top line, quite sharp, not like curved, rounded top. It's quite a sharp edge on the top and the back, which I quite like.
Yeah.
Matte type finish.
Matty, your kite finish.
Yeah, my finish on the face.
Yeah.
But yeah, very nice looking club, and yeah, it's deeper than mine, I think, more heel side, like the height of it is different, but I like it, looks good.
Let's see it then. Oh, nice sound. It's got that bladey forward sound, isn't it?
Feels good. Oh, I bet the green.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
So how did that feel? Compare it to your Callaways as a benchmark, you know.
Not really feeling a lot of difference.
Yeah, well, you
sounds
really,
feels yeah, forged and sounds very similar, feels very similar. Just looks slightly different to me, that.
So I'm just going to come back on the tee a little bit, but
Feathery 6.
I can hit them soft when I want to. I've always liked a Srixon blade. I think they are one of the most underrated companies when it comes to equipment, which is all to do with politics, money and what have you, to kind of golf manufacture world. There is a lot of real estate down by the ball, isn't it, as a blade?
Yeah.
Like if I compare that to my 6, so my MB, much thinner, because like you say, it's a flat top line.
Yeah.
So this is more shaved off, so probably the thickness is not far off the same, but this looks a little thicker. Blade length similar, but definitely there's more up here. And there's more in the heel up here, isn't there?
Yeah. Definitely what I was seeing too.
So you see a lot of blade for your money, but that's not a bad thing. I always like as well, I mean so we'll look at the tech in a second. They talk about what this is doing. It just looks flowing and beautiful, doesn't it? They do make it look really quite stunning. And in the forged market, really, stunning is kind of what people want, isn't it?
Totally. Good looking blade.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they want a certain feel, which is a certain acoustic, and then they want a certain look, don't they? Oh yeah.
Oh, you feathered it.
Does feel nice. Sit a little.
Sit a little.
Yeah, just on the back. I mean, I probably would have hit a 7 if we had all the clubs. That feels good. Like it makes me feel like it's going to be like the most friendly blade you could almost buy.
With that extra bit of...
In your mind. Like, I don't think there'll be a physical measure difference. Like if you just kept hitting both of these, I just don't think you'd feel a difference, or be able to see a difference.
Yeah.
But like lots of people would put that down by the ball and think, yeah, I could hit that even though it's a blade. So let's look at the tech of these clubs. I'm sure there won't be loads because blades, that's what I love about them, just kind of how truthful and honest they are. But let's go and check out what the tech is all about. So these heads feature the Srixon muscle back design, giving feel, a little bit of forgiveness, workability, Srixon are saying. The newly redesigned VT Tour sole, so that V at the bottom, helping with turf interaction is the idea, and certainly plays on our ideas of what we can do with that iron if you are going to manipulate it a little bit. It's very pronounced in its look. It only kind of promotes positivity in my mind. And forged from 1020 carbon steel, again, feel, sound, whatever you want to call those, it's going to give you that classic forged feel, exactly what you'd want from this kind of club. Available free through to pitching wedge, obviously custom fittable, many specs, shafts, grips, and then lies and lofts if you want to tinker around with them. But as you would expect with this kind of club, the tech is basic. They just are built around looks and feels and ideas of what you want that classic blade to perform like. Decent 8 iron for Matt.
Thank you.
You probably could have hit that harder as well if you wanted to get it back there.
Yeah, that was my new cutty swing, you know.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. And my 6 didn't feather it enough. It's just gone on the back. So I'm going to do a little chip and run because I like to just test them
all around.
Yeah, well, people just like to smash them in the launch monitor and see how far they go, don't they? And I just think, I always think, wow.
Just repairing my pitch mark.
What are you testing there?
8 iron chip and run then, brah.
Might need a few takes this one.
The hole's here. Oh yeah, nice. First go. Oh, pick that up. Nice.
So you got the V-sole on this?
V-sole.
New design V-sole. I've always liked their V-sole. I had it on their wedges, so it's basically just a real V-sole for turf interaction. I like it when it does come for versatility with all the clubs around greens. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Obviously the wave again helping, but kind of, and then it's just, you know, nicely forged. Again, with tech on these kind of clubs, I love like the basicness of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it's playable, isn't it? Right, so Matt's now going to hit the 6, and I'm going to hit the 8. Again, down by the ball in gaming. What are you thinking of looks and stuff?
Did you all? Here's a question for you. A really random one. You like my random ones, don't you? Did you ever like used to pick up a club in a new set that you always went to and checked it was a nice looking club?
I never did, but my old original boss, Malcolm Craig, great pro, used to say always check the 8 irons.
Because I was 6 iron.
Are you?
Like I remember I used to have tight displays and I used to pick up always the 6 and
was
look
your
down.
quirky, I need this to look a certain way.
Yeah, and this is the same with this. I just look down at that and think, that's nice, that's good looking, nice size, all the same things that we said with the 8 iron, but just this club, weird, isn't it? But
yeah, it's not. He used to say that the 8 iron was a bit of a transition iron in the set for shape, and you can get funny looking 8 irons. I would do that a little bit more with a wedge in a set.
Yeah.
I'd pick up the, what does a wedge look like? Is that going to blend in and kind of go with the wedges I've got as a kid? I would do that, but through the set not as much.
Wedges were more around this area, weren't they?
Yes.
Like they can get a bit ugly around there, and that was
yeah.
another one that you look at. But yeah, 6 iron for me was just that club for some reason.
And you don't mind that it looks bigger?
No, not at all. I like the shape, and I do like the sharpness of it on the top. I just like, because I'm quite like OCD and angles. I quite like that neat look. Yeah, absolutely.
Feather 6 iron then.
This looks a long way.
Yeah, I think you can. 150. Where's the 150?
Down there.
Yeah, it's about
my club.
Yeah, a good one. You can get a good one actually. Yeah, you're right. That's interesting. Little clean, wasn't it?
Little clean. Went for a drawy one to get there.
Good shot there. Yeah, I'll take that. That was there, front left-ish.
Feels fine. Feels
and that
good.
Was clean, and it still feels like you'd want to game that or could game that.
Not a hand hurter.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Not quite cold enough for them, is it? Yeah.
No, I know. 8 iron.
8 iron, yes. Again, it's the same pattern as the 6. It's a lot of club face down by the ball, but it's funny, isn't it? It's big, but it doesn't look big.
Yeah, totally.
So it's slim, it's beautiful, it's sleek. It's just a lot of face. And again, I think that's a good thing.
I totally agree.
Easily game these. And even though that sole, I never really feel turf interaction. It's such a, basically from here on for the rest of your life, if you're looking at a blade review or you're trying to sell a set of blades, you've got to talk about turf interaction, even though I've never really felt a difference, particularly between a blade that much and even like the biggest ping thing in the world. The only thing is when you do get round the green and I might be funking around loss, then I don't mind it.
Yeah, absolutely. Feeling that in a full shot, I think you have to be extremely skilled.
Yeah. But with all that said, the shape of it really plays in my imagination.
Yeah.
Like I like it's there.
Absolutely, because I manipulate my wedges a lot, and that's the sort of thing you would do with chip and runs with that sort of thing as well, isn't it?
So it's one of those things that's working for my imagination, and I wouldn't ever be able to prove that it's doing anything. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's working.
Yeah.
Well, I'm loving that little drop off.
Oh, drop me off.
On shape. That's an 8 iron going the distance I want it to go. Feels good. I mean, it doesn't feel any different really to mine or bladed clubs. It just, what plays on your mind the most, and I think in a positive way, is how much face there is down there.
Absolutely.
Which I think opens them up. They're more to the people who love, they pick it up and love it and go, can I hit it? Well, there's quite a lot of real estate down there, so you might look at it and feel quite confident, really. How are we doing? Coach has collected some numbers for us. Let's get some coach numbers on this Srixon. How did it feel collecting the numbers? All good still?
Yeah, all nice, yeah.
You've compared it to yours, I see.
Yeah, I have, yeah. Slightly more ball speed than mine. That can be down to strike, obviously. For some reason, I haven't got the dot. No. I do have dots, but
they didn't register. Give back the ball speed for me then. So you're 123 to 120. What's your highest and your lowest of each one?
176.
No, sorry, ball speed.
Oh, 125, 123.
Okay, so 2 miles an hour.
2 miles an hour.
Strikey.
Yeah.
Height's any different?
2
Slightly
yards.
higher on yours.
And
on yours.
And slightly higher spin on mine too.
And a fraction higher spinning by 200 revs, just over. Distance then, resulting distance?
174, mine 171.
To really
I take that one out though, that's a low one, isn't it? 172.
Yeah, so 2 yards.
2 yards, nothing really. Yeah.
And then launching literally less than a degree of each other.
Yeah.
So really doing what you would want them to do, kind of hitting the number. I mean, that's the beauty with these kind of clubs, isn't it?
Yeah,
you want them to hit a number.
Yeah.
And if they don't, you'd be asking questions of where that's coming from, I guess.
Like it.